Hey, what's going on? This is your boy Solo Mission. I appreciate people that like, comment, and sharing this video. You can also follow me on Facebook, same name, Solo Mission. With this latest video for this channel page here, I titled this video World Peace, and hopefully for one generation they will finally achieve such. But in that title, I'm addressing it as for people that are here today that's watching this particular video, your purpose and contribution to the cause. Now this video will go in different directions. Bear with me, it's a lot on the brain, and so let's move forward here. Now when we talk about world peace, I see a lot of people that like to analyze the Bible to see if it's real or fake. They like to spend time talking about different subjects. A lot of different organizations spend time that I feel that's wasted when we can come together and do something for it now and for the future generations. If we take away the pride and our ego sometime and come together, then we can achieve massive things and great things. The purpose of this particular video is really a call out and question your contributions to the future generations starting now and moving forward. Getting on videos and saying nice things sounds good. It's a nice sound bite. You know, you hear it in some of the terms that I just kind of hate, but you always hear that somebody is doing something for the poor. And you know, they got these little cute ass phrases that they love to use, you know, the less fortunate, the disenfranchised, the low income, the inner city, to describe. And if we didn't read between those lines, then the media always quick to flash to a young African-American child, male or female. Let's move forward in this video here. When we talk about Black Lives Matter, and I address this to us, if you will, this is not a video of degrading. It's not a video of race baiting. It's a video to bring one together. All races is what I'm saying. But for the sake of Black Lives Matter, the organization, I asked the organization to do more than just protest only when we have white Caucasian cop, male or female, shoots and kill unarmed African American male or female. See, we're going to get out and protest and let our voice be heard anytime that situation happens. We also need to get out here and curb the black on black crime. We also need to have some kind of standards for us on how we carry ourselves, be dignified, how we leave a legacy for the next generation. If we're talking civil rights movement, some of our historic leaders have passed and gone home. Our lasting leaders are almost on their way. What are the new leaders for the new generation? Of course, I'm not advocating for you somebody to come out and do something that's not in you. I realize that it has to be in you to get out and want to change and do something that's meaningful. So I see a lot of people debating the Bible and spending a lot of time and energy going back and forth via videos about the Bible and this topic and that topic. It's a lot of race baiting going on. And at the time of this video, 2017, there's definitely a lot of racial tension in the air in this country. And I'm talking in the United States of America for my overseas viewers as well. For this generation, what are we doing? This is a call to action to ask, are we planning to unite? Are we going to set meeting places? Are we going to use GoFundMe for what its true purpose is, to pledge money and meet and write down agendas and then have them sent to congressmen and congresswomen and say, hey, these need to be implemented too on your agenda. These issues that we go through And I mean we as all generations and all race of people in different background economic situations need to be addressed. No race needs to be left out. No race needs to feel unwanted in a country that claims it's for all. People that have other walks of life, other ways of thinking, should be welcome as well. See, we can't preach something and then try to teach it and then we don't live by it. We can spend all day doing videos, but what is the end purpose of them if we're not coming together and then trying to achieve an agenda and then watch it to its conclusion to see the rewards and the results? You know, some of these videos that I do, and I don't look for nothing in return. That's why I do not ask for donations. No. Keep your money and do something a little bit more constructive with it. My videos is part of giving back. My vision of being woke, not walking around in this matrix or the Illuminati, the New World Order, or what have you in this country that continues use people that's willing to sell their soul to keep people down, trapped, miserable, and living a non-existent life, always feeling depressed and oppressed in this country. When we seek justice, there is no justice. We are constantly reminded that every time we see something in the news. This video right here is what I'm saying is we need to have some kind of dialogue for men and women. For all you feminists out there, well, this is a call out to action for your women, if you will. For men, we need to come together. All race. African American men, what are we waiting on? See, with this video here, again, I see it in all these blogs and different sites. We spend time talking about what we want to do and how we want to change. What are we waiting on? The new generation needs some kind of leadership and some kind of voice before it's too late here. See, I see the Illuminati pitfalls. I see how MTV would spend almost $1 billion trying to figure out what entertains and excite the millennial generation instead of donating that goddamn money to help someone out here in this country. You know, they can do it under the term philanthropic, if you will. You know, people that sign treaties, you know, most of your million and billionaires, to give most of their wealth away, white man's burden, if you will, to disenfranchised, low income, poverty level, inner city, all that terminology that they love to use. Well, some of my videos that I post on this social media can be described as philanthropic because they're given freely with nothing expected in return, but you to have an open mind to listen, learn, and take action. You know, like I said, the generation is waiting. Your children are waiting. And what are we going to do? We countlessly see it every year. That we see the injustice. We see the homelessness. We see how veterans are treated when they come home from war. We know the history for those that don't. Because the United States is guilty as hell. Because they didn't expect those soldiers to come back home. And at the time of this video, since we are teetering between war, and at the time of this video, like I said, I'm trying to not outdate this video, but let's move forward here. They said no lesbians and gays are allowed in the military, if you will. There's no draft anymore. But I guarantee you that if we ever go to war in the United States, both of those will be allowed and enacted under some kind of martial law, if you will. If you ask, you will notice the signs, all the disposable caskets that's laying around in those rural areas. A lot of people don't ask the questions why they're sitting out there. See, we know the New World Order is real. Everything is controlled by the Illuminati. As long as people's favorite reality TV on, some of these reality shows is showing you what's going on in real life, and yet you fail to connect the dots, and it becomes comical for the TV, but you clearly see it going on in real life. Again, our contribution to this generation now and moving forward, what is it? It can be as small as giving some of your time, a video here, reaching out to somebody, but what are we doing? See, I'm willing to meet anybody that want to come together, sit down. We can get, casual. We can get suit and tie, but we need to have a discussion. There needs to be things written down. See, we can't go and vote and get pimped for our votes in these next coming election, midterm and presidential, moving forward from the time of this video all the way until whatever year in the future. It doesn't matter. We need to always be wide awake for the new generation, the millennial generation. We got to show by action. See, I don't have time to be racist and entertain racism moving forward. We know how dirty and blood-wrenched this country is. It's no secret. Moving forward and not remain blind, because the blinders are never there. We know what's really going on, even when it's subtle now. You know, the racism used to be out in the open. Now it's kind of subtle and hidden. But either way, we know it's still there and exists in true form. But what are we going to do to move the generation forward? To help everyone's life, to add a purpose, a goal, a direction. Anybody that's willing to do some serious dialogue and conversation, real meet and greets, have real strong vision, leave comments and share this video. It's most important. All the political groups, I know people that's following this YouTube platform, y'all be in some real deep political groups. Share this video, please. Because I need to talk to real political minds. Mind that think way beyond. See, this is 2017, but my mind is thinking about the year 2024, the year 2034, the year 2044. See, we must always think ahead, even the possibility of us being dead. Feel me? Now you can get that written down if you like. So we can't be selfish nor naive. You know, these baby boomer generation that's in the office right now, they say they're not going to pass certain laws. They're not going to remove certain antiquated ass laws on the book as if they're going to live forever. Well, speaking for the millennial generation, your ass will die and your ass will be replaced, and certain laws that are antiquated like a motherfucker will be removed. This is a call for action. We can pump videos all day, but are we going to do anything to change? See, Black Lives Matter is an organization like the NAACP and the SCLC. But it needs a bigger purpose and direction to include all generations, all race of people, to move in a generation forward. I refuse to be blind, woke, asleep and unwoke to what's going on around me. If you watch, study my videos and break them down and analyze, I keep telling you the Illuminati is real, the New World Order is real, the Matrix is real, and the influence and who becomes a slave, who becomes the puppet. Even though they rich on paper, they earthly rich, but mentally they poor. Mentally they have already sold their soul to keep the rest of their race down. It's real out here, people. Share the video. This is your boy, Solo Mission.